Hi, my name is Rohini, and today I'm going to present a marketing plan for ABC Inc. to support community development using blockchain technology in the city of Detroit. So, before we start, let's understand what is blockchain technology. It is essentially a decentralized distributed ledger that keeps a record of all transactions in a secure and transparent manner across a network of computers. It essentially works by linking the records in a chronological manner and makes it difficult for users to edit or delete without the consensus of the entire network. And overall, this also ensures that the control of the data is not in the hand of a single person or a company. This overall technology brings transparency and traceability of data that becomes its core strength. There are definitely some challenges like slow performance or lack of privacy since everybody has visibility to everything in the on the network, and then again like some concerns around the overall data governance practice. Giving a small background about ABC Inc. So it's again a blockchain startup that builds automated platforms and issues microbonds of municipalities and local governments. And their vision is to democratize this process so that individuals can directly invest in these microbonds and support local community development. Um, what is like the overall objective of this uh, presentation? So the city of Detroit wants to pilot the ABC Inc. platform that focusing on the renovation of local bridges, and they want to fund the project by selling municipal microbonds to the residents of the city of Detroit. So they have asked ABC Inc. to promote their platform among the residents of the city to encourage participation in funding the local projects. As a result of this, ABC Inc. has hired my marketing team to promote their products and services to the city residents and encourage more participation. So, the first thing that we did as a part of this developing this marketing plan was to understand the city of Detroit. So, we conducted market analysis, segmentation, and tried to develop a target audience for this marketing plan. Talking about the market of Detroit, so the US Census Bureau shows that the population of Detroit is over 639 individuals with a median household income close to 39K and average age of 36 years. Also, 77% of the population is Black American, followed by white and Hispanic population. Considering that blockchain is a modern day technology, it is also important to understand the overall penetration of smartphones and internet. So, a Statista report showed that smartphone penetration in 2020 was close to 85%, whereas internet penetration was 70%. So, essentially, through understanding the demographic makeup of the city, we can then develop targeted outreach campaigns and messaging for microbond offerings. Also, it is critical to understand the economic status of the city. So, a report published by the University of Michigan shows that Detroit will see an increase in wages and employment in the next 5 years, overall showing economic recovery since the pandemic. So, this becomes a great opportunity for ABC Inc. to participate with the city of Detroit in promoting their platform and creating such initiatives where the residents can directly participate by investing in these microbonds. Segmentation then becomes the basic foundation where we divide the population of the city in different groups based on certain characteristics like say age, sex, um, lifestyle, attitudes, income, and behavior. And based on this segmentation, ideal customers for ABC Inc. are the middle income individuals in the age group of 25 to 55 years who have access to, say, digital platforms. They are tech savvy, and they have some financial literacy as well. They value creating social impact on their communities using these modern day technologies. And they're also looking for some low barrier financial investment opportunities that not only support the community development, but also gives them a chance to grow financially by getting returns on these investments. Now, based on the market analysis and segmentation, the ideal target customer for ABC Inc. would be your middle income individuals in the age group of 25 to 55 years with access to digital platforms. They should be self employed, could be small business owners or working professionals looking for opportunities to grow their own personal finance through investments in micro bonds, which are low barrier as they come in micro denominations. So basically, these individuals do not have to invest in huge amounts. Instead, they can then focus, they can start small and then grow their investments accordingly as they start seeing return on their investments and impact on their communities and develop that confidence to go forward with it. Now, talking about the positioning strategy of ABC Inc. So, the company's vision is to democratize the process so that the individuals can directly invest in these micro bonds and support local community development. So, essentially, ABC Inc. helps cities thrive by enabling these passionate, connected citizens to contribute towards positive change in their cities. And sometimes some individuals may not be able to participate in the bond markets, but because of ABC Inc.'s platform and the offerings in the form of, say, micro bonds with micro denominations, it becomes easier for these individuals to do so. So, the key message to focus on while communicating with the target audience within Detroit City is to invest in your community, invest in yourself. However, it is also important to establish trust and transparency in the process of doing so because clear it is very critical to clearly communicate on how blockchain technology is based on, say, decentralization or cryptography, consensus, and transparency, and how it all leads to trust. So all these terms are very difficult and it is not easy for people to understand. So it is important to communicate in simple language and essentially make them understand that investing in such opportunities will help the communities secure a better future for their children, families, societies, and overall city of Detroit. So, how will ABC Inc. achieve this goal of establishing trust and transparency with the community residents? This is where the marketing plan comes into play, that is built on three core pillars, that is creating awareness, building trust, and encouraging participation. When it comes to creating awareness, it is important to educate the residents of the city about blockchain technology and use of microbonds. At the same time, it is also important to build trust as it is a modern day technology and there could be some apprehension about what exactly it is, how reliable it is. So ultimately, our key goal is to encourage participation from the residents of the city in funding the city's project. So to do so and to achieve that goal, we will be launching education campaigns to create awareness, build trust, and increase community engagement. And we will be partnering with, say, local governments, education institutes, some influencers, and nonprofit organizations. What are some of the marketing channels that will be used? So, something like, say, social media marketing, it can prove to be very effective. And we will use platforms like, say, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and X to reach the target audience and share real time information. We will also conduct Ask Me Anything sessions, live sessions through which it will be easy to build awareness and answer real time questions. Not only that, you can actually build connections during those live sessions and overall build trust with the community. Another effective channel could be collaborating with, say, financial influencers who can act as subject matter experts to, provide information about the platform and the benefits. Um, then we will also create informational content in the form of, say, snackable videos, which will be like short form videos and easy to understand, then blogs and articles with FAQs as well as some infographics to create more awareness. Similarly, we will be using a curated email list and using engaging content to distribute among those email lists that will again help the residents of the city to increase their knowledge. But the most important thing is to build credibility, and to do so, we will be organizing a lot of local community events where local government and ABC Inc. representatives could directly engage with the community residents, and the residents can, then directly ask their questions. If they have any doubts, if they have any concerns, they can directly ask these representatives. And essentially, we will uh, create an open channel of communication that will overall help build credibility for both the government as well as ABC Inc. Some of the additional opportunities that ABC Inc. can uh, contribute towards. So there could be multiple, like, city projects, like, say, renewable energy projects, where there is a focus on, say, building solar farms or wind energy farms, or, building affordable housing for low income individuals and and even housing shortages, as well as providing economic support for, say, small businesses, especially those focused on, social upliftment. So essentially, all these initiatives can further create more employment opportunities, leading to the overall development of the community. And this is not like the first time when local governments have used such creative mechanisms, like using microbonds to raise funds for community development. An excellent example that I read about was Berkeley, who started a blockchain project in 2018 to allow community members in Berkeley to directly invest in public projects that they related to. Um, and this essentially helped bridge the gap between what the community needs and then financing those needs. So overall, these are very creative ways where that can actually support the development of the community and create a positive impact on the future of the residents. So, to conclude, the overall vision for ABC Inc. is to decentralize the blockchain technology in a way that can enable individuals to invest in micro bonds to make collective impact on community growth. And to achieve this, our marketing firm will use some of the marketing strategies that will involve creating awareness, building trust, and promoting engagement among the Detroit citizens. Some of the key elements that we will focus on includes building transparency and trust that will lead to overall community engagement and development. That would be all from my side. Thank you.